Welcome back to the dojo, everybody. This is True Talk with True Motion, where a couple of guys talk about how to make the world a better place and hopefully make your day a little bit better in the process. My name is Mark, followed by my co-host, Stephen.
Hi.
Let's get this show kicked off. Well, it's been another good week here in the dojo. It's been an interesting one. Got gearing up for back to school, so kids were actually pretty good this week in class.
They were pretty good.
Overall,
They've come to the acceptance part of their grief.
Exactly. You know, first it was the denial, and then the
anger,
and now
resistance, all
now
that
it's
other,
like,
all the 7 steps.
I can't deny it. I can't avoid it. Gonna have to deal with it. So, yeah, good week in class. Kind of gearing up for that back to school and getting back on a routine. So that's always nice. How's your week been?
About the same.
About the same.
Mm-hmm.
You've been exploring a lot of online selling and dealing with people, so that's
dealing with
neat.
People online. Yeah, selling a few things.
It's funny because we've been talking about it. It's like if people interacted with people in real life like they do on Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah,
it's one of the funniest videos I've seen.
Is this available?
Yeah. Then you're like, gone. Yeah, and then you turn around, they're leaving.
They're gone.
Like, hey, I'd like to talk to you about this item, sure, and then they're leaving. Then they're just
out
gone.
of the picture.
So, or they like start to like make way unreasonable demands and requests, and you're like,
$5, sir. No, that's $100 thing.
Yeah, or you're like, can you do this or this or that? And it's like the item's $10.
Yeah,
like, no, just come pick it up.
Is it the collector's edition? No, it's not.
It's that's why it's $10. Yeah, it's funny, but yeah, we had a not. Obviously, I consider it funny. I believe you do as well.
I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Exactly. We have a new young little student who's first time in the dojo, and she hasn't met anybody but me yet. So first time she's coming in, seeing other instructors and students and this and that. And the first thing she says to you as you walk by is like, I've never seen a little guy before in real life. And it's just like,
yeah, they're out there.
You can't get mad at that because
how she said it and her face of wonder and awe.
It was curiosity.
It was curiosity. It was pure curiosity.
Exactly.
It wasn't like malicious at all. And that was like
tease it. And if it was out of a 5-year-old, I'd be like, holy cow!
What? No, you get that. But that's kids are really good at pointing out like
obvious things that adults see but don't say anything, and kids just have zero filter.
And honestly, which one's worse?
Exactly. Well, and I think if they come from like that place of curiosity and like you said, wonder,
mm-hmm.
I love the questions because it's like they don't know what to say or think
they
or
don't
hear,
know.
and they're just like, they want to know.
Yeah. And
I love that like curiosity out of children versus like adults are thinking the same thing, but
they don't want to say anything because that comes across as cancelable.
Yeah, or judgmental. Or discriminatory and this and that.
Or like, I don't know what this person could do to me.
Yeah, exactly. But that's like one of the great qualities of children is that inherent curiosity when they see things that they've never seen before. Like we were just talking off the air. I read out of our book of wonders and facts that children, like 4-year-olds on average, ask about 420 questions a day.
Wow.
And it's like, okay. And it can sometimes it can get annoying, be like,
why?
Yeah. Why? Well, one, because I told you. If it was something that needed more explanation, I'd give it to you. I promise. Like stand in front position. Why? One, because I told you to. Be quiet. And 2, it's so you don't get distracted. And you've noticed that when adults do that, it comes across different. Like I know Master Lenton, our longtime listener and guest, is he a 2 or 3-time guest?
He's a 2-time guest.
He's a 2-timer.
2-timer.
2-timer. He likes to ask a lot of questions, and sometimes people don't know how to respond to that. Like he did it on air with you, remember? Where you're like, why'd you want to get your black belt? And then you gave him an answer and he's like, but why?
But here's the thing is when you get it, it's just he has the questions ready.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, it doesn't matter what I say. He's just going to ask another question.
Sometimes that's true.
Yeah.
And sometimes he like listens and he wants more explanation.
Yeah.
And it's an important thing to
It
have.
doesn't matter.
But it's
good to have
one of
both.
those things to where sometimes it comes across different when it's adults.
Mm-hmm. When it's adults, it's like, what do you mean? I gave you an answer.
Yeah. It's like, well, I don't understand. I need more clarification. What do you need more clarification for?
What do you mean?
Yeah. So wonderful things that you see from children. I think a lot of adults can learn a lot from kids in certain aspects. I mean, it just like with any good, I guess you could call it parent-teacher or parent-student or parent-kid relationship, you should be learning from each other. Now, clearly, obviously, one has more experience than the other. You shouldn't let kids make major decisions. No. I mean, they're children.
No.
But at the same time, you see them do things and interact with people that adults should learn from. Mm-hmm. They're like...
Well, you should learn how they learn.
Yes.
Because they have a lot more to learn than us.
You want to keep that learner's mentality.
Yes.
Like we call it in the dojo, the white belt mentality. Mm-hmm. It's like always keep that white belt mentality where it's like every time you come in, it's like, all right, here's something new to learn. Yeah. Here's a new opportunity to improve.
And that's something many adults struggle with.
Yeah, because they don't want to seem foolish or silly or anything like that. And it's funny because, I shouldn't say funny, it's very, very interesting because we just had a new female adult start and she was nervous because she thought she was too old. She was in her mid-30s. And I was like, no, you're not too old. She goes, are you sure? I go, yeah, you're not too old. The oldest white belt I ever taught were in their 70s. So you were not too old by any stretch of the imagination. So a lot of times people think that they're too old to start something or do something or learn something. The answer to that is no, you are not. So, but let's keep this show moving. Let's get on to our Liam's Facts. All right, last week's question was, what does VHS stand for?
What is that?
Old timers that lived or born in the 80s. It's like 80s. That's like
80s.
The 1900s.
I think it's the 80s outside right now.
Yeah.
At least.
Probably the 80s in here.
That's the 80s in here.
So the answer to that was answered by Master Lessons. I figured he would know. Is video home system.
Video home system.
That is what VHS stands for.
Yeah.
We used to have to watch these movies on a big cassette tape, and you'd plug it in, or not plug it in, you'd put it in a VCR.
You have to rewind it.
A video home recorder. Mm-hmm. And then you would watch it. And then if you rented it, you had these things called rental places like Blockbuster and Hollywood Video. You'd have to rewind it before you gave it back to them, or they'd give you a fee.
Wow.
Yeah, and you used to get this membership card, the Blockbuster membership card. Crazy side note, this kind of dates the dojo a little bit. In our first location on 98th and Bangerter, there was a Hollywood Video in our parking lot. Yeah, I was like, thinking that and saying that out loud, you're like...
That's a thing of the past.
It's
like the dinosaur.
It's like those things existed. Yeah. So crazy, crazy stuff. But this week's question is, what is the name of the kid on the Cracker Jack box?
Oh.
So one more time. What is the name of the kid on the Cracker Jack box? Make sure you leave your answer in the comments down below or email us at TrueTalkTuesdays@gmail.com. And let's see if you're right. I had zero clue about this, so I'll be surprised if anybody gets it. But then once you know the answer, you'll have some more useless knowledge for you. And useless knowledge is never useless. It just may not be that important. So that's how I think of it. I think it just makes you seem more interesting.
You have something to say. You can make a comment about more things.
Yeah, so when there's like this weird, awkward silence, you could be like, hey, did you know the guy on the Cracker Jack box, his name is blank?
Oh, I thought you were actually going to say it.
No, I wasn't.
I was going to hope for a hint.
Or I could have been like, the name is Roberto.
Oh.
But
I'll have to bleep that out in editing.
Yeah. But you'll have to wait and see, or make sure you email us. Also, make sure you like and share the show. Subscribe. Comment on the videos. Share it with people. We want to grow the show as best we can so we can build as many better people as possible.
That's right.
But all right, moving on to a word from our sponsor.
Yeah. True motion in motion, let's go. Gear up, stand tall, feel the flow. Kicking it strong with the best of the best. Streetwear fresh, put your style to the test. Karate vibes, yeah, we bring that heat. From tees to hoodies, keep it sharp, keep it sleek. T-shirt or hoodie, we got both. Subs for the grind, focus on growth. Stickers and swag, let the world know you rep style. Now let's go. True motion merch, yeah, we level up. Style so sharp, got that warrior's touch. Reppin' that swag, flex and wear it proud. Support True Talks and wear it loud. Discipline, power, the heart of the fight. Your fit's gotta match your unstoppable might. Tigers and dragons, bold on the sleeve. Step in the dojo, they know you don't leave. Oh, step up, don't wait. Rock that fit, let's elevate. True motion merch, yeah, we level up. Style so sharp, got that warrior's touch. Rocking that drip, yeah, you own the crowd. Support True Talks and wear it loud. Yeah, we reppin' strong, no fear, no doubt. True motion merch shop is what it's all about.
Thank you, sponsor. Make sure you go on there and grab some merch. Got some new items on there, right?
A few new things, yeah.
Yeah, we've got the I Know the page or all that stuff. So should be a good time. Should be a good time. Again, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notifications on your phone or device to send us an alert for
the
when...
opposite of the airplane. They tell us to turn off our notifications.
Yeah, screw the airplanes.
Yeah.
So then when you can't get the email alert or text message alert that there's a new video.
Can't play games at 30,000 feet. Oh.
What kind of society do we live in?
Unbelievable.
This is ridiculous.
I need my games at 30,000 feet.
30,000 feet. But all right, let's move on to our top 5. All right, this week's top 5 was kind of inspired by a conversation I was having with another student about a type of music called yacht rock. Okay, now I just barely heard of this term maybe about 8 months ago, and apparently I had been listening to yacht rock like my entire life, had zero clue.
No way.
Zero clue. And apparently my dad had been listening to yacht rock and probably doesn't know it's called that because this is the stuff he used to listen to all the time also. So I kind of blame him for being like, yeah, it's not too bad. Kid growing up, I'm like, this is garbage. Like, I freaking hate this. Can you turn it off? But now I'm like, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. So what do you got for your top 5? I'm pretty sure you got some honorable mentions.
I got a few. I got a few.
All right. What do you got?
So many. So, again, not a term, not two words that I thought were put together.
Yes.
Yacht and rock.
Yacht
I've heard
rock.
of pirate rock and all the pirate stuff. That's more different.
Viking metal and rock. Metal. Yeah.
So, yacht rock is very specific. It's between certain time periods, but obviously there'll be a few that are yacht rock in sound that slip in.
Yeah.
But it's all West Coast style.
You were telling me
music.
it was, all West Coast. But what about the East Coast? Is it called paddle boat rock?
Yeah, it's something else. It's different.
Honestly, now that we're just kind of talking out loud, I feel like there's more yachts on the East Coast than there are on the West Coast.
For sure, there are more yachts.
So I don't know why it wouldn't.
There's more places to
actually have a yacht. Yeah.
And there's like the whole Northeast mentality of like getting on a yacht
in
and all that
Nantucket
stuff.
Island
and all that pretentious.
Yeah, blah blah blah. Yeah.
Yeah.
With their boat shoes and khakis and pullovers. Yeah. So much khaki.
So much.
But not khaki in these bands. All right, what do you got?
All right. Let's see. I don't really have I do have a few favorites, but let's see. Living It Up by Bill LaBounty is one.
Okay.
I Do Believe in You by Pages is another honorable mention.
Interesting.
This is not a yacht rock band, but it is one of my favorite progressive rock bands. Is Owner of a Lonely Heart by Yes. More of a
Okay.
yacht rock sound.
Yeah, I have heard that one. It does sound like yacht rock. I agree.
Human Nature by Michael Jackson. Clearly not a yacht rock artist, but
yacht rock sound.
yacht rock sound.
Yeah.
September by Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yep. Again, same thing. I got a couple of those type of
Mm-hmm.
bands and artists that you're like, I would assume that's more R&B, but the sound sounds like yacht rock.
Mm-hmm. Rich Girl by Daryl Hall and John Oates.
Okay.
Heart to Heart by Kenny Loggins. And then my top 5, You Make My Dreams Come True, Daryl
Yep.
Hall, John Oates again.
Yep.
What a Fool Believes by the Doobie Brothers. Africa by Toto.
Yep.
Baby Come Back by Player. And Biggest Part of Me, Ambrosia.
I forgot the Baby Come Back.
Baby Come Back.
That's one of my favorite songs
That's so
too.
good. It's such
It's
a
on
good
the Dojo playlist also.
Yeah, come on.
It's funny because now that I'm reading all these, there's a lot of yacht rock songs on the Dojo playlist.
Yeah.
So I was like, okie dokie. All right, great list.
I've just changed my culture now. I think I have to listen to yacht rock songs forever.
I'm really sorry, people that are listening to this, because you will actually like yacht rock songs too.
They're very easy to listen to.
Yes, they are.
And in the morning, it's like I'm just driving in
Yeah,
to here to
and you're just
film,
like,
and I'm like, wow, I could really groove to this.
yeah, it's not like super hard. It's not super mellow.
Yeah.
It's just like
somewhat-
that perfect
it's
balance.
just right.
It's like good for like an alarm.
The Goldilocks of right.
Yeah,
of
it's
rock.
that alarm clock
just right.
type song.
Yeah.
Like ease you into it,
Mhm.
but yet you can really get down to it.
Yep. What's
Yeah.
your list?
All right, so some honorable mentions are "Hold the Line" by Toto. That's a good
Mhm.
one. I got to read it because I wrote it really close. "Ride Like the Wind"
Mm.
by Christopher Cross.
Yeah, nice.
"I'd Really Love to See You Tonight" by I didn't have enough
It's a
room to
full
put the
sentence.
artist.
That's fine.
Yeah. "I Can See Clearly Now." That's another one of those he's not a yacht rock band, but definitely a yacht rock song.
oh man, that's a good song.
Yep. "I'm Not in Love" by 10cc.
Mm.
It's funny because going through this list, if you've ever watched the Guardians of the Galaxy, there's a ton of yacht rock songs on the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. That's one of them. So when they're on that nowhere planet, Brain, and Star-Lord's trying to seduce Gamora with the music, that's the song that's playing.
Mm.
So, all right, into my top 5. Got a few that you've got. "Africa" by Toto. "You Make My Dreams" by Honestly, anything Hall & Oates is great.
Really?
Oh, "Private Eyes."
Okay.
"Kiss." Yeah, great stuff. You've got "What You Won't Do for Love" by Billy Caldwell.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's a really good one. "Cool Nights" by Paul Davis. And "Just the Two of Us" by Grover
Just
Washington
the Two of Us.
Jr. That's another one that's not technically yacht rock, but it's got the yacht rock sound. So, but now that you know all this, I guarantee you're going to be like, oh my gosh, I've got a lot of yacht rock songs that I like. Clearly, I didn't know I had a lot until I started looking at the list of yacht rock songs, and I'm like, well, damn, okay, I got a lot of yacht rock songs. I'm going to own it. I don't care what you say. So, but let us know what your favorite yacht rock songs are, or you can even let us know your bands. Give us some recommendations on songs we didn't have on the list, and I'll definitely check them out. But yeah, Player, "Baby Come Back" by Player. I forgot about that one. That would have definitely been on my top 5. That's a good one. It's on the Dojo playlist, for goodness sakes.
Come on.
This week's Ask a Sensei, question number 1 is going to be a little bit different.
Really?
And we may even turn this into a new segment. I don't know.
way.
We'll see how it goes. Okay. So we're going to do Gen Z Speaks.
Gen Z Speaks?
Yes. So I've got a list of phrases or words that are spoken by this newer generation. And let's see if you know what it is they're trying to communicate with us. I read some of these and I was like, holy crap.
Oh boy.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So, phrase 1, glow up.
Glow up, that's to make yourself look pretty for a date.
Yep, that's a makeover. Very good. All right, next one.
I think I have to start getting these wrong on purpose so I don't become assumed a Gen Z.
Well, some of them are pretty. Like once you
We'll
see the
see.
definition.
We'll see. I'll set the bar.
Next one is stan.
Stan?
Stan.
I don't know this one.
This one is obsessed with someone but not creepy. Like, oh
Okay.
God, I'm so stan about them.
That's crazy.
I'm assuming it's based off of the Eminem song Stan.
I have no idea what that.
Stan. Well, Eminem wrote a song about a obsessed fan,
Mhm.
and his name was Stan.
Hmm.
So I'm assuming that's where they got it from, but I don't know. Next one is big yikes.
Big yikes. Massive oopsie.
Yeah, or like super embarrassed.
Like, that was so embarrassing.
It's
like
so embarrassed it's not big enough for a regular yikes.
Yep.
Big
yikes.
yikes.
You needed a big yikes for that one.
I'm trying to get some easy ones in first, so that they'll progressively get harder.
I don't
Okay.
feel like this was written in my contract, but okay.
Yes. All right. Next one, snake.
Snake. I'm gonna go with what I know about snake is double crosser.
I would assume so.
I would
also,
assume so. Right?
no, it's
It's wrong?
actually a person you find attractive.
No way.
Yeah. Like, man, they're so snake.
That's-
And you say it like that, and you're like, that's stupid. But some of these words are pretty stupid. So, all right. So that's means attractive.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
Next one. Take several seats.
Is that like a fat joke or something?
No,
No? Okay.
it's not. I would assume so too.
Yeah, so you have old school like that.
Yeah, but it's like I take them at face value. Be
Take
like,
several seats.
take
'em
several
at
seats.
Face value.
no, this means
Interesting.
that's how I take it. Like I
Okay.
take words at face value,
Oh,
but that's not what it
sorry.
means. That's not what it means.
Come on, you can't.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
It's if someone's really getting on your nerves, be like, you better take a
several
couple of seats. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I've never heard that one before, but
Mhm.
the internet told me these. So,
Mhm.
in fact, I think I'm going to start polling some of the younger generation and be like, hey, give me a term that you guys use all the time.
Mhm.
Like one that I'm not putting on here because we know it and I can't stand it is cook. That I like yell at the students all the time. Let them cook. Be like, shut up. They're not cooking dinner. Let them cook.
isn't Cafe Rio. That's across the street. What
Yeah.
do you mean?
Or, oh, you've been cooked. Shut up. No, stop saying cook or cooked. It's not funny.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Drag.
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 Is that a bit real downer? Being a real drag right now?
That's how I would assume it. That's how I used to say it. No, it's actually roasting them. You're making fun of them.
You're dragging them?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, oh man, they just got dragged.
Okay, good. I failed enough, so I'm not assumed to be Gen Z.
Yeah,
That's good.
yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah,
Doing good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Next one. Snatched.
I assume it's taken something.
Yeah. Again, you hear the word snatch and
What
you're
is-
like, oh,
What does it mean?
it means looking good in a particular outfit.
You're
Like,
snatched
Oh,
in
man,
that.
they look snatched in that. Yeah,
Stupid.
I know.
Stupid.
I know. Next one. Chewy. But it's spelled Chugy. Chugy. Sorry, Chugy. Chugy.
I'm gonna assume it's probably looking pretty swaggy or something nice.
I thought so too. Exact opposite.
It's the worst.
It's cringe, not cool.
Cringe, not cool.
It's Chugy.
You're looking so chooging at that.
Oh, God.
What did you say to me?
That's so
sorry.
Chugy. Oh, my bad. I thought it was a good thing. Okay. Delulu. This one kind of makes sense.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's delusional.
Delulu.
Short for delusional. They're so delulu.
They're so delulu. I can't believe they're wearing that choogy outfit.
Yeah, exactly. Last one for today, wig.
Wig.
And this one semi makes sense also. But
Really?
they don't say the whole term.
I'm afraid to say the whole term. I don't know what the whole term is. I don't know where
I'd be
to go
like
with
wigged
this.
out. I'm so
Okay.
wigged out. It's when you're really excited about something.
Wow. That's Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we may.
I'm wigged that this is over.
Yes, you're really excited that this is over. Hey, you used it in the correct contents. Good job.
That's right.
So we may or may not make this a new segment. I don't know. We'll see. But I was all like, I saw a video where
We won't do it at all.
they did this to their grandparents, like Gen X or Boomers, and just the kids in the background when the people would say the term just lost their mind. And I'm like, I get it. I get it.
Reaction video.
Exactly. So,
I'm going to use a few now.
yeah.
I'm going to mess with people now.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know of some, but none of, like, half of those.
I'm going to definitely brush up on my Gen Z talk and start talking to the kids like that.
Yeah, make them, because that's how you get them to stop.
Yeah.
Is when someone older than them
Like, oh, I'm so
adopts
skibbity,
it.
totally wigged out.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
This
Totally
chuggy
wigging.
looking.
Oh, man, you're so chuggy.
That's me.
I'm going to start using that a lot. Be like, oh, man, you need to do that again. That was so chuggy. Totally doing it. So, yes. Let us know what your...
this will be a new section.
Yeah. Let us
Maybe.
know what
It's
your
funny.
favorite Gen Z slang
Yeah,
is.
come on.
Yeah, because everybody's got
Don't
one,
be all
especially
Ohio
you
on
teachers
us.
out there have definitely heard these terms
for
from
sure.
kids. So, luckily, our kids don't say them very often because I tell them to be quiet. But I know there's some schools out there that you'll just hear conversations. It's not really a slang term because like everybody uses it, but I hear bro like at least 80 times a day in
Don't
one
feel
class.
like that's changed ever. I
No.
think that was like the
I
first
think
word
bro's a universal
invented
term.
by man.
Yeah, because they got tired of saying man, so they just said bro.
Bruh.
Bro.
Bruh.
So, but let us know what your favorite Gen Z slang is and if we should add a new segment into the program. But moving on to our next question. Question number 2.
Question number 2. Time travel.
Okay.
Would it be more helpful or more harmful?
I think it would be more harmful because then you would create different time scales.
Really?
Yeah. Because I don't think anybody would like go back in time and not create a time ripple or time change.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if there was this like weird rule that if you went back in time and you changed something, it really wouldn't affect the future too much. Maybe. I don't know. But I don't know. When it comes to time travel, it's like we have to make these mistakes to learn to better the future.
Mm-hmm.
And if we went into the future and saw our mistakes and came back and corrected them, I feel like we would just make different mistakes. So I think time travel into the future, it would just change the issues that we're dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
If that
time
makes
travel
sense.
into the past would create too many alternate dimensions and stuff.
Yeah, it would change everything, and then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, what you wanted to fix never existed.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I think of it.
All right, so give me an
So-
example. Like, what is something that people think they could fix today with time travel, going back? To like maybe
Probably like certain events, like
Certain
maybe like the
events.
Holocaust or
that's
war.
What everyone was thinking, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think if people are like, oh, I want to go back and I want to stop a bad thing from happening, that's very noble. But unfortunately, us as humans would just find something else to fight about.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, it's not funny, but it is funny. I saw this comedy bit online where they talked about how humans by nature are violent. He goes,
Yeah, of course.
we only made it to 4 before the other one wanted to try to kill one with Cain and Abel. And it's like, that was 4 of us.
Just 4 people.
That was just 4 people. So it's like, oh, God, he's right. That was funny, but not funny at the same time because it hits close to home, literally.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if we go back to try to fix a problem, we'll fix that problem, but we'll just find another problem to create.
Big butterfly effect guy, aren't you?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like that's just it's a cause and effect thing.
Interesting.
So if you take away this issue, great, that issue goes away, but nature and society will just create another issue. So, because I believe we're always in a constant state of like cause and effect. I may fix one problem, but then another problem will pop up because we weren't paying attention to that problem. So, I mean, it's just like here in the dojo. It's like you do your best to plug all the holes in teaching and students and the business and this and that, but something will always open up, and you're just always in a constant state of like plugging holes. Okay. You can get it to be pretty secure.
Oh yeah, but you're still.
But to say that you'll never encounter problems, that's not a reality.
Okay, if you could time travel, where would you go, and what would you do? If you could do one time travel in your life, what would you do?
I don't know. I probably want to say go to the future.
Go to the future.
Yeah. Because we already have like technically time travel to the past called history.
Yeah.
So, but at the same time, it's like, was that
you're more of the time tourist understanding? You just want to go there and watch.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because and that brings up a question with history: is our history truly accurate?
That's a big thing.
So, did these events really happen?
Did they happen as the media told them?
As they're written?
As they're written.
Because we all know history is written by the winners.
History is written by the people with money.
Well, yeah, and who won. So, is our history super accurate? I don't know. I would hope so, but I would have to say there are parts that aren't the most accurate because history has told us that it's not. So what we believed would be one answer, years down the road we realized was not the answer.
Well, certain agencies also have their own version of the history that's not released to the public history.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to also time travel would really sort that out if you could go back and see what actually happened and have a first-person account of that.
Yeah, I agree, but at the same time, I'd love to be able to go into the future and see what kind of advancements we've made.
Yeah,
whether it's good or bad.
At what year do we just stop aging? Do we just have we have the ability to regenerate our cells and we can live for 100 years or more?
Exactly. Do we find technology that stuff
what
sort
year
of happens,
do we
or
write out diseases? It's like what year do we solve cancer? Things like that.
Or how much of AI does actually take over?
Exactly.
Do we actually have
when does
robots?
Skynet become self-aware?
Exactly. I don't think that's far off. I mean, in terms of
have you seen the fighting robots?
Yes. One robot tried to fight the programmer away from deleting him, and you're just like,
no, I will live.
That's
Johnny
scary.
5 is alive.
Not only that, but there's stories of two computers talking to each other in a language nobody knows.
That's just coding. It's okay.
But they're communicating with each other.
Hello.
What are they communicating about?
You're not allowed to have pen pals in other countries?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Especially robots that don't
That's
have
a bummer.
souls and conscious. Fair. Well, I mean, that begs the question: what is conscious?
What is a conscious?
Yeah. Yeah. You referenced Short Circuit, didn't you?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I thought I heard that.
Yeah.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
That is a really good movie.
I'm kind of in the same boat with time travel.
Yeah.
I think it'll do a lot of harm if it's just free access for everybody. Because you get so many people being like, I want to go assassinate or do something really dumb to people. It's like, I'm just going to go back in time. This is the whole Terminator plot. It's like, I'm going to go back in time and change it so I want what I want.
To fix whatever so-called problem we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that being able to not time travel is good. Going to the future, like you said, I think that would be really interesting. Because you'll get to see things, right? Because you wouldn't actually influence things.
Yeah.
But as soon as you invent time travel for one, then it's like everybody has it. In the future, it's like, oh, we just all travel back. And what's going to stop them from we want to go back and fix things?
Yeah. I think Nate Bargatze, the comedian, he did a really funny bit on time travel where he talks about, he goes, I would be useless if I went back in time, because they'd be like,
How do you make this electricity?
In the future, you have these devices that give you all the answers. Well, how do you do that?
How do you do that? That's wonderful.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't really know.
I don't make them.
I just get on my phone and they send these signals down from space, and well, how'd you get those things in space, and how do you make it? He's like, I don't really know. I just take advantage of it.
Yeah. I mean,
So.
I think if you allow time travel for all people, then we have no more currency society, because everybody's going to go back and invest in Apple and invest in those stocks and put money into Bitcoin when Bitcoin was less than a cent.
Yep.
And then it's like, well, then everybody's now
extremely
wealthy, or it changes.
Yeah.
Or it's like, oh, or those stocks get washed out.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree. Time travel is a fascinating thing to think about, but I think it would do more harm than good.
Mm-hmm.
It would just create different problems, in my opinion. So, but let us know what you think. If you think time travel would be a good or a bad thing.
Where would you time travel if you had one?
Yeah, and where would you go?
One location.
And why? But yeah,
What year? What year and what place?
Yeah, I definitely feel like the future would be cool. Just kind of see where society goes as a whole, and to see if anything I did made any difference.
Yeah.
Or how long the difference lasted.
You want to see your legacy.
Yeah, exactly. But all right, moving on to our next question. Question number 3. Where would you relocate if you had to leave the country?
If I had to leave the country...
So if you couldn't live in the United States, where would you go?
I'd probably go... Man, I'm not well educated on different country cultures, but I've heard a lot from the media.
Mm-hmm.
Europe's kind of a hotbed right now.
Yeah.
But there are certain places in Europe that are more relaxed, like more American culture. But I'm trying to remember them. I might go... There's always Japan. There's always like Korea. There's always those places where it's like, oh, welcome, you know?
Yeah.
But there's a lot of rules. I think I'd settle on traveling to Japan. It's
Japan?
Like if Las Vegas was a country, I think it'd be Japan, because they have just everything.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Interesting. I thought for sure you would have picked Greece.
No, dude, Greece is awful.
Yeah.
Sorry to all my Greek friends, but it's really tough to live there.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's hard. All the young people are leaving the country for better jobs, so it's like there's only pensioners there. So it's like, well, they need to fix it. So once they fix it, then it's like maybe they'll create their economy back. But they have things that people just don't want to pay for, so the roads are unfinished and things like that.
That's what I've heard.
Greece is a great place to live, like for the environment.
Yeah.
Right. But culturally and socially and economically, it's very tough.
Yeah, I've heard the country's bankrupt.
Yeah.
I would probably have to go somewhere like maybe like Monaco, or maybe like Denmark, or like Iceland or Sweden or something like that.
Go to Iceland.
I think it'd
I heard
be fun.
Poland's pretty American culture-ish.
Yeah, we should talk to Chris more, because he was deployed in Poland for a while. Like, I think some of those, I think it'd be fun to go to New Zealand.
Yeah.
But they have a lot of weird laws. So
that's the thing. Like, I just learned that there's a TV tax in Great Britain.
Yeah.
In the UK.
Yep.
Like, if you watch TV, you have to pay a tax.
Yep.
And I'm like,
that's ridiculous.
What do you mean? I can't just watch TV when I want to watch TV?
Yeah. No, I've seen a guy on Instagram who'll put up, like, obviously he'll block out his name and address and everything, but he'll show the notices on, like, you haven't paid, and, you know, you're threatened by penalty of, like, prison and
we're going to send the constable your way.
Yeah. I'd probably even think, like, man, probably even like trying to find some countries in like South America.
Oh yeah, Argentina.
Argentina would be nice.
Place would be nice.
But yeah, I would definitely think like Monaco is a really nice area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like honestly, some of those Asian countries like Japan and Korea, like I even heard the Philippines are nice.
Yep.
Heard Colombia is really nice.
There we go.
But it's just crazy. Like I don't see myself
Being able to do that.
living outside of the United States.
That's
Like
where
I don't really want to.
No.
But if you had to, like I don't know, I guess it'd be good to kind of have a game plan, even though I don't really foresee that happening. But it's always interesting to think about. So everybody's like, oh, I'd go to London or I'd go to England or, France or like all these other places. And it's like, yeah, those are nice to visit. I'd never want to live there. Like I think it'd be cool to go to Scotland, but Scotland I think would probably be pretty high up there too. Because they seem pretty laid back and doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of like turmoil going on in Scotland. I don't really know. You don't hear about them too much. That's why I say that.
That's right. I don't turn on the Scottish news network or whatever.
But yeah, you don't really hear stuff in like Iceland and, Denmark and Sweden, places like that. I did watch this show where they were talking about like different parts of the world and how they like are trying to be environmentally friendly and this and that. And Iceland has so many like crazy natural resources that they don't need a whole lot of like external help. Like they basically power most of their country off of thermal energy because they're basically living on a volcano. It's like, wow, that's cool that they were able to tap into that resource. That doesn't really hold true for the rest of the world. We don't have that ability to tap into thermal energy like that, but I thought it was pretty neat. So
that is cool.
Yeah. But let us know where you would want to live if you had to live outside of the United States. And if you live outside of the United States, would you want to live inside the United States?
Where would you want to live?
Yeah. Let us know. You already know where to put it in the comments down below. All right. Moving on to our next question. All right, question number 4.
You have to restart civilization, but you get to pick 5 items from modern life. What would you pick?
5 items from modern life.
That's right.
Oh, one would have to probably be electricity.
Okay.
Now, are we talking like physical items or are we talking like infrastructure items?
You get to pick 5 items. It doesn't matter what they are.
I would probably pick like
concrete.
Yeah. I would honestly, I would try to make sure that we have an engineer.
Oh, nice.
Of some sort.
Okay.
So
you're objectifying a person. Engineer, you're one of the items.
You're one of the items. You're staying. Because then you could rebuild from there.
Makes sense.
So if you have someone that has the ability and knowledge to build infrastructure, you would want that. So I would say the ability to learn engineering, so maybe books.
Okay.
I'd have books, but then you would have to have like teachers to teach people how to read these books.
Well, it's not like you lose all your senses. You're still you. You just have to go out there and start a new town,
Then I would say like modern like tools, like power tools.
Interesting.
Because again, I got to rebuild.
You got
stuff.
the electricity to charge them?
Yeah, that was that was first list. Yeah.
That's right. You're thinking about this.
Yeah. And then some sort of like security, so a weapon.
A weapon?
Yeah. Whether it be a knife, a firearm. Probably a knife because I don't know if I'll have the resources to replenish firearms. Like the brass, the ability to make the brass casings.
Like a musket or something.
Yeah, where it's just like black powder.
Because you can find natural resources out where you're founding your new civilization, but
would I have the ability to forge and make them?
Would have to make them.
That's where the engineer comes in.
That's right.
So I'd probably have to say electricity, an engineer,
Okay. A whole person.
a whole person, the smartest engineer. I'd probably
Pick the smartest one.
I'd probably make sure Elon Musk stays with me. So he seems pretty smart. Modern tools, a weapon. I would definitely say an edged weapon of some sort. And that's 4. So I need one more, right? Well, you definitely have to have at least the opposite sex with you, because you need.
Are you going to objectify? You can have more people. Those don't count. You just have to have things.
Okay, so I don't need like just people.
Yeah.
I'll have as many people as I want.
You have like maybe 12 people.
Okay.
Enough to make sure you don't turn into Alabama or something.
Yeah. Hey, I got weird
Just
family
kidding.
from Alabama.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Electricity, an engineer, power tools, a weapon. Maybe transportation.
What?
Yeah.
Like a horse?
Or a car.
Okay, how are you fueling that car?
Same way that I've got.
It's an electric car?
It's an electric car. I've got Elon Musk with me.
No
Remember?
way. He'll build the car in like a month.
He can make me a car.
From nothing.
Yeah. I'd probably have to say livestock.
Oh, livestock. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
You're not going to
electricity.
be a vegan society?
No.
Oh, man.
No. That's what Indians called bad hunters.
Yeah. They're
Vegans.
called gatherers.
Yeah, gatherers.
The vegans.
The vegans.
Okay.
Yeah, electricity, Elon Musk, modern tools, edged weapon, and I'd say livestock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because everything else Elon can build for me.
Elon can make the rest for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes sense.
If we lived in a fictional fantasy, I'd probably say Iron Man.
Clearly,
Tony
Stark
or
Industries.
Reed Richards.
Yeah.
So.
He built this in a cave.
Yep. With nothing but scraps. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What would you take?
Oh, man, you make a really compelling argument for bringing a person, like a smart person.
Yeah, I definitely want someone way, way smarter than me.
I would do this. I would bring electricity as well. Would be amazing.
Yeah.
I would bring medicine.
Medicine, that'd be a good
There'd
one.
be a bunch of diseases that a lot of people died in the past, and since we're restarting, we don't want to do the same thing.
So we need to bring a doctor, too.
No, we can do it ourselves. Self-medicine. It's fine.
Or some sort of, like, native, like,
oh, yeah.
where they can,
we'll
like...
bring a native.
Well, no, like somebody that lives in, like, one of those old native tribes that lives...
A shaman.
Or, a rainforest or...
Yes.
Like
a witch doctor.
Modern Indian, or, like, modern American Indians where they would... find medicine from the land.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine. It worked a little bit until the blankets, but that's fine.
Well,
that's okay. Either way, electricity, medicine, steel, a steel forge, power tools, that's 4. And then I would have... I think probably a big history book.
Big history book.
A history of everything kind of deal. A how-to history book.
The how-to. I would also probably try to include the Amish.
The Amish?
Yeah.
You'd want to objectify the whole Amish?
Well, they can live...
They're a thing now.
They live completely off the grid.
That's right. So that's kind of the society I'm like, well, maybe we should... If we have to restart, it's going to start with a cabin.
Yeah. And they can construct a barn in a day.
And they don't use power tools.
No.
They don't need them. Steel. Hammers. Nails.
Yeah.
Manpower.
Literal hand cranks.
Hand crank drills.
Yeah. So I would definitely... Maybe the work ethic of the Amish.
The work ethic of the Amish. We take that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because, you don't want 12 people who are like, why is there no Wi-Fi?
Yeah, or was somebody going to, like, do something for us?
When's my DoorDash? Yeah. DoorDash doesn't exist.
Exactly.
We're starting over.
Well, interesting. That's a thinker for sure.
Yeah, we have to have 1 or 2 of those in there.
Yeah.
Each week.
But all right, let us know what your 5 things or people would be, since I...
What 5 things?
Definitely
Apparently people count.
Yeah.
What'd you bring if you had to start over?
Let us know in the comments down below. All right, let's move on to our fight scene. Okay, this week's fight scene I think is going to be an interesting one because it kind of is inspired by, I'm listening to those Percy Jackson novels.
Really?
And they're actually really fun to listen to.
Okay.
I know they're geared more for like adolescents or like young adults and all that stuff.
That's fine.
But I think they're good. I think they're good. So, Percy Jackson is the son of the sea god Poseidon. So we're going to have Poseidon versus Thor.
Poseidon
Now we're
versus
talking
Thor.
like Norse god Thor, not Marvel character Thor. Even though Marvel is technically made Thor the, god of Greek or Norse god of thunder.
What?
But we're gonna go like the mythical, like Norse mythology Thor, not Chris Hemsworth Thor.
Okay.
So, all right, who do you got? Do you think you would take? Let's say round one is Thor versus Poseidon in Asgard.
In Asgard? So
Yes.
Thor versus Poseidon in Asgard. Well, Asgard's kind of a space thing, right? I don't know. Where is that? It's like outer planes, dimensional?
Yeah, it's one of the 9 realms.
One of the 9 realms.
Yeah. So it's not on Earth,
No.
effectively, but they do have water
They do have water.
and all that other stuff.
Mhm.
So
I think Thor would win because it's home field and has the ability to fly around or whatever and chariots or whatever. And
yeah, I definitely
smite.
think that.
He still has Mjolnir, right?
Yeah, he still has his main weapon. I think Thor would win also in Asgard. I think it'd probably be harder than you would think, just for the fact that Poseidon can control the water. Man, and I instantly start thinking, well, if they have the ability to control external water, does he have the ability to control?
Oh, you're going blood bending from
No,
the Avatar?
like, not necessarily blood bending. Like our bodies consist of like 70% water,
Oh,
not
okay,
just
whatever.
blood. Like, would they be able to?
Scientist.
Would he be able to manipulate the water inside your body? Like, I don't know. That's the question
I feel like
I would want to have answered, but not on me.
Poseidon would be the king of the Greek gods if he could, but
Well-
he is not, so I assume he...
I think he
It
can,
cannot.
but Zeus is such a, like, quote unquote,
He's
alpha,
never drinking
like,
water in his life.
Not only that, but like, he's the older brother. Zeus is the oldest out of the 3, so in the hierarchy of that, system, Zeus would automatically be the king of kings.
Yeah, but, younger brothers try to overturn the rulership.
Where I think Zeus has him is his electricity. He'll just electrocute him. That's
He doesn't have to be in the water to control it, though. He can just throw it.
yeah. So
But I guess it just makes electricity a little stronger.
yeah, because water's a good conductor of it,
Yeah.
and if you're around it, it'll just zap you.
Zap, zap. Mhm.
So, but I
Or you don't
agree.
shower with
I think
toasters.
Thor would win in Asgard just for the fact that he would draw from Asgard's like natural energy, and it'd make it a little bit stronger and a little bit harder to deal with. But I definitely think Poseidon will put up a better fight, more than
Mhm.
most people would think. Because the more I'm kind of like delving into those like Greek gods, so to speak, he's way more powerful than people give him credit for. That's why everybody's like, "Oh, Aquaman's lame." Well, Aquaman, sort of. He's no Poseidon, but don't ever underestimate the water people.
The water
The
people.
water people. So, but we got round 1 goes to Thor. Round 2, we'll just have it on Earth,
On Earth.
near the coast.
In the Aegean Sea.
Sure. Well, in the novels, it's actually in New York. Olympus moves, according to the books. Olympus moves wherever the dominant Western culture is at that time. So it started in
That's
Greek,
so convenient.
and then it went to Rome, and then to the UK, and then to America. So, but no,
Sure, bad. Let's just put it in Manhattan or whatever.
no, I actually like it in Greece. So near the Aegean Sea. I definitely think Poseidon's taking him for
Oh.
sure.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah. I definitely think Poseidon, when he's near any body of water, you just can't deal with him. So.
And it's thunder, so it's just like loud hammer stuff.
Yeah, which I never understood, especially in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. If he's the god of thunder, why is he shooting lightning? He's not the god of lightning. Sparkle fingers, like, I don't remember his name in the movie, but Lord Sparkle Fingers. So, but yeah, I definitely think Poseidon's handling Thor, but again,
it's still a fight.
It's still not as close, or it's still a lot closer than most people would think. So, because there's been, I read or listened to Neil Gaiman's Norse mythology. Wow, that was a really hard word to say.
That's okay.
About Thor and some of the legends, that the reason why we have lower sea levels and separate land masses is because Thor drank from this goblet that they were testing him, that there's no way he could drink it. And he took 3 large gulps, and the cup was connected to sea life, or the seas. So that's why the seas were lowered, according to Norse mythology.
That's so fun.
Yeah.
It's a good bedtime story.
So, but I definitely think Poseidon just takes it with the fact that he's that close to water.
Yeah.
So, but all right, now we've got 1-1. We've got Poseidon versus Thor in a cage, no weapons, no water, just hand-to-hand combat. I think Thor's going to handle him pretty well.
You're stuck on the Disney Thor. I think Poseidon's going to take him.
You think Poseidon's going to win?
Because Poseidon's bigger.
Well, this is true. Yeah, because he could be 20 feet tall. Interesting. I didn't think of it that way.
And here's the thing. In Norse mythology, Odin and Thor were once human beings. And so they've ascended in their storytelling to become gods in the mythology. And my understanding of Poseidon was he's always been
an immortal
of sorts.
And they shrink themselves to appear to humans, even though when they're in their more natural form, they're giants.
They're pretty big, yeah. They're not Titan big, because that's a whole nother race that goes into things.
They defeated the Titans. Yeah. Now that you say that I agree, because I forgot that they're huge. And Thor...
They'll be smaller.
Thor is bigger than the average human, for sure.
Thor is a good fighter.
Yes. But I don't know if he could take down giant Poseidon.
Because he's not... I mean, he relies a lot on his hammer strikes.
Yes.
And his axe strikes in the later movie or whatever from Marvel.
Stormbreaker,
sure. That's a name.
Yeah.
He throws a few punches, and I don't think either of them will be much better than each other as a fighter. So I think it'll just come down to size and mass and endurance.
Yeah, because Thor has a hard time with Hulk without his hammer. And Hulk would definitely not be as big as Poseidon is. He might be stronger, but size-wise, hearing that
there's also the thing is, like, Poseidon's not in his element, so
would he be weaker if he's not in water? I don't know either.
I don't think that was ever disclosed.
No, I don't.
In the lore.
I know he's strong. I know he has more abilities when he's around water, but I don't know if it affects his strength or not, or his size. But let us know what you guys think.
Tough fight.
I think that's probably been one of the closer ones we've had so far, besides probably Homelander and Superman.
Right.
So they're basically the same strength level.
The same.
But one's a psychopath, one's not.
That's the deciding factor.
Yeah. But let us know what you guys think. We've got Poseidon winning 2-1. But that was a good fight. Yep. Very good fight. All right, moving on to our joke of the week. All right, this week my joke is, what do you get from a pampered cow?
What?
Spoiled milk.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
What's your joke?
Mine's a bit of a longer one. Okay.
Okay.
So two men come to the pearly gates in heaven. They've both recently died. St. Peter's there. One's a pilot and one's an archbishop. And St. Peter looks at the two men and points to the pilot, says, "You come first." And the archbishop's like, "Sir, St. Peter, I've spent my life dedicated to you, and yet this pilot here, who has probably lived a life of rambunctiousness and drinking and all this other stuff, you're asking him to come into heaven first?" And St. Peter says, "Yes, because when you were speaking, everyone was asleep. Everyone was asleep on the pews. But when this man was working, when it was flying, everybody was praying."
That's a funny one. That's a good one. All right.
Glad I
Let us know what
remembered it.
your favorite joke is. That was everyone was praying. You could have said the same thing for a taxi driver.
Yeah.
Man, that was probably the scariest I've ever been, was in an Uber in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico.
Really?
I thought I was going to die.
You thought you were on the set of Fast and Furious, huh?
Yeah, and I think he was on drugs. He had a 5-speed, and he literally thought he was a race car. It was so bad. It was one of those, like, I'm just going to look out the window and not look forward, because if I look forward, I'll probably freak out and have, like, a panic attack. Yeah, or use my
Just trying to
Flintstone.
stab for the brake.
We called them Flintstone brakes.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, just look out the window, and if this is your time,
This is your time.
you don't want to see it coming. It was bad. It was bad. And he was jamming out to this, like, Steady as a Rock song, and now it's, like, seared into my brain.
You have trauma from that song.
I hear it, and I'm just like, I instantly tense up, because I was like, you're going like 100 miles an hour with people all around you. You're going to kill somebody. Yeah. So.
But it didn't happen.
No, we survived, and I got out of that car as fast as I could.
You're
I was like, I hope
kiss
to
the
never,
earth.
I never want to see you again. Have a good day. So, but all right, moving on to our shout outs. All right, this week I'd like to shout out the dojo.
Shout out the dojo.
The dojo its birthday was on August 1st. We turned 17 years old.
17 years
The
old.
dojo is 17 years in business. Our first day was August 4th, 2008. So really cool stuff. So thank you, everybody that's been a part of this journey for the last 17 years. And here's to 17 more. So
There we go.
But all right, anybody you would like to shout out?
I'll shout out Jace for having 5 years.
Yep,
in karate.
Jace's anniversary was the other day. He's been training for
Congratulations.
5 years. Good job, Jace. Awesome work. All right, moving on to our final thoughts. All right, any final words you want to leave the people with?
No, invest in good AC. Just stay cool.
It is pretty
In
hot
More
in
the ways
Utah.
than one. Just be cool.
Yeah. Listen to some yacht rock.
Yeah,
chill
apparently
out.
listen to yacht rock. That's a thing.
Yeah, they'll make you relaxed and chilled, and
Learn Gen Z language.
learn Gen Z speak
I mean, aside from
so you don't look Delulu.
don't be Delulu. I
Yeah.
guess
Yeah.
that's the word of the day.
You don't want to be chewy.
Chuji.
Chuji. Let's call it chewy.
Be so Delulu and Chuji. No, in reality, everybody's that I've interacted with I've been able to make a good impact on them.
Yeah.
And I hope so. And
Yeah.
that's one of my fears is like, can I talk with somebody and have them think that the interaction was productive or valuable in some way,
Mhm.
regardless of if it's like for work where it's like, oh, I need something, or it's like a social thing where it's like, I want to make this person feel better
Yeah.
about like, hey, that person is okay. It's
Yeah.
like this person, me, came up and talked to them. They should feel better about themselves.
Yes.
I don't know if that's conceited or selfish or whatnot, because that in turn makes me feel better.
Yeah, we talk about this like at least once a month, where anytime we go to Tiny Tim's, and it's like we feel really good after we've gone and served other people.
Mm-hmm.
So when you try to make an impact in people's lives, you don't do it for a selfish reason,
Right.
but you end up getting a lot of benefits from that. So I definitely understand that statement and I agree with it. It's like, okay, I'm trying to do something nice for someone else, but in turn, that's actually going to make me feel really good too.
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely want to try to do your best to help other people, not only because you're going to be helping other people, but you in turn actually help yourself. And a lot of times, like you just said, a lot of people would, misconstrue that with being selfish or conceited or whatever, be like, oh, you're just helping for other people so you feel better. No, that's the byproduct of me helping other people is
Right.
to feel better.
Right.
It's not the reason why I help people.
No.
You help people, it's because it's the right thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
The byproduct of doing that is you actually feel better in the process. So, but I agree, that's a great statement. You always want to try to just make a positive impact in everybody you come in contact with.
That's right.
I always try to say hi to anybody that's helping me or anything like that. And it's like, I don't know if I've just come to accept that or if I learned that from my dad. Because, like, I took him out the other day after he had a doctor's appointment. I was like, you need to get out and do some walking. So we're going to go grab something from the mall. And, like, I swear every person he walked by, he was like, hey, how you doing? And it's like, he's still doing that even at his age.
Mm-hmm.
He would do that all the time. He'd be driving by, and if he saw somebody walking down the street, he would just wave. Walk by somebody in the store. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Have a good day. And it's like, just doesn't cost any money to be a nice person.
There it is.
Takes
right
a little,
there.
takes a little effort,
Takes a little effort.
but it doesn't take any money. So
$0.
$0. So be a nice person.
Free
Save some money.
99.
So free 99. But thanks for joining us this week, everybody. Make sure you kick it with us next week some more fun.
Brand new episode coming next week.
Brand new episode coming next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yep.
Except we're not Batman. So same kicking time, same kicking channel. All right. Have a good week, everybody. Take care.
See you with us next week. Bye.